Hello again, that song that me and the bear were playing is called Living on the Edge by Aerosmith. And it starts with a D chord, and Joe Perry plays through the chord. Right? And then he plays a little trill. So it's the sort of thing that most people, when they play a D chord, you know, when they play through the chords, that kind of stuff, right? But what he does is, right? So there's your opening line, and that's what Joe plays before the song starts. When the second comes in, we're still playing that. Right, there's a B minor. There's something wrong with the world today. The light bulb's getting dim. And they end that line with an A chord, it's just slightly louder, so you get. Here it comes. Right? That's repeated twice, and then we're going to Living on the Edge section, right? Now this is where Joe goes. And it's slightly reminiscent, I don't want to block out the bear here, slightly reminiscent of Mick Ronson when he played, I think it's The Width of a Circle, in that it's off a D note, and the E note is bent, but it's given a slight Eastern shape, so it, rather than go, what it does is, and you give it that slight shake, right? It then goes to, and you play the same thing in a G. Back to D. Right? Now, if you are one guitarist in a band, there's actually a way you can play the chords and that line. And what you do is play the open D string. So you get this. Right, so you see you get the D and the D, but then you get a B flat and a D, then a G and a D, right? Now the next bit goes to F sharp. So that's, it's like triplets, and there's a chromatic run up, so an A chord, to that B, right? At this point Joe Perry plays. Real Chuck Berry, Joe Perry line, right? And then we get there. A G. To an A. B flat. And then we're back to there's something wrong with the alto. The light bulb's getting dim. There's also a vocal harmony that goes. With those notes, right? So that'll take you right up to Joe Perry's solo, which I can assure you is absolutely magnificent, and I'll show you Joe's solo now.